Hey everybody, welcome to part 2 of my Tokyo vlog. In this video, we're headed back to Tokyo from Kyoto and we're staying in the Ginza area. When I got back to Tokyo, one of the first places I went to after checking into my hotel was the Nissan Crossing. Nissan Crossing is Nissan's flagship showroom. You can check out the newest cars, concept vehicles, and future technology. Next stop is the Uniqlo Ginza flagship store. This store is gigantic. It has 12 floors and even has its own cafe. You can't come to Japan and not visit a Uniqlo store. For dinner that night, I went to Imakatsu Ginza. I've had this place on my radar for a while. They serve a breaded chicken katsu. Just as a heads up, I'd get here about 30 minutes before opening. By the time the restaurant opened, there was probably 35 to 40 people behind me. I definitely get why people line up for this place. After dinner, I wanted to walk around Ginza at night. The first place I stopped off was at Don Quixote. The place was packed as usual. After that, I headed to Ginza Six. This is one of my favorite malls to visit anywhere in the world. There's a lot of high-end luxury stores as you would expect, but there are also some small independent Japanese brands as well. The other reason why I like coming here so much is because of the bookstore. I love checking out all of the Japanese books and magazines that they have here. As a nightcap, I decided to finally try Yoshinoya in Japan. They have Yoshinoyas back at home, but supposedly the ones from Japan are on another level. I will say that the food was really good here, but it wasn't life-changing. The next morning, I headed over to Senso-ji. It's Tokyo's oldest and most famous Buddhist temple. It's located in Asakusa and is one of the city's most visited landmarks. People enter through the iconic Thunder Gate and walk down Nakamise Street. As you walk down this street, you'll see a lot of vendors selling anywhere from snacks, souvenirs, and local trinkets. After that, I headed over to Tokyo Skytree to check out the Pokémon Centers store. I have a dedicated video where I visited 4 of the Pokémon Centers in Japan. I'll leave a link below if you're interested. Next, I headed to Akihabara, otherwise known as Electric Town. It's one of Tokyo's most iconic neighborhoods. It's a must-visit for fans of anime, manga, video games, and other electronics. This is where I go to when I'm shopping for Gundam. Along the way, I stopped by the very viral Sando Lab Tokyo. They're known for having fried bread sandwiches. I ordered one of their Japanese beef steak sandwiches as well as the cream sandwich. To close out the day, I went to my favorite coffee shop in Tokyo, Glitch Coffee. The line there was long as usual, but all I wanted to do was grab some of their beans. The next day, I headed out to Mount Fuji. I did an entire video dedicated to this trip. If you're interested in seeing this video, I'll leave a link below. I headed over to Shibuya the next day to go to one of the Pokémon Center stores at the Parco Mall. For my last dinner of the trip, I went to Yakiniku A5 in Ginza. This is an all-you-can-eat A5 Wagyu restaurant. This is probably the best meal I had on the entire trip. If you want good quality meat at a very reasonable price for all you can eat, this is definitely your place. For my last day in Tokyo, I wanted to knock out 3 places that I had been wanting to try this entire trip. Early in the morning, I headed over to the Cloud Club in Ginza. This is one of the most viral matcha places in all of Japan. I think I got there about 45 minutes before opening, and I was still the 5th or 6th person in line. By the time they opened, there was probably 30 people behind me. I understand why this place is so popular. They use a very high quality matcha here. this is somewhere that's definitely worth the wait. But do yourself a favor and come as early as you can before they open. While waiting in line at the Cloud Club, I hopped over to Cafe Hanon, which was about 100 feet away, and put my name in. After grabbing my matcha, I only waited about 10 minutes to get in. I had seen several videos on this place, and I wanted to try out their Japanese fluffy pancakes. This is another one of those places that people line up early for. Since it's so close to the Cloud Club, I think it's worth trying out both at the same time early in the morning. After I left the restaurant, the line for the Cloud Club had probably doubled, if not tripled. The last meal I had before leaving Tokyo was at the udon restaurant Godaime Hanayama. Once again, this was one of those places that you had to get there early and put your name down. I was able to do this after leaving Cafe Hanon. The udon restaurant was just around the corner from the Cloud Club. It's very easy to hit up all 3 locations early in the morning at Ginza. Another place that is well worth the hype. This was a great last meal before I headed home. This concludes my trip to Japan. Thanks for coming along with me, and I'll see you in the next video.